Good morning, we're here for the Auburn Housing Authority meeting of April 1st. If we all please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we'll start off with discussion and vote to approve the minutes of January 2021. Do I have a motion?
Yes.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. Discussion and vote to approve the minutes of February 2021. Do I have a motion?
Yes.
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second?
Yes. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None. Discussion and vote to approve the check registers for January 2021. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Discussion and vote to approve the check registers for February 2021. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Discussion and vote to approve amendment number 8, contract for financial assistance in the amount of $253,095.00. Do I have a motion?
So
I'll
moved.
make a motion.
I need a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None. Discussion and vote to award the Pat Chalk Village sidewalk replacement fish number 017077 Cole Contracting for $58,800. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Discussion and vote to approve the 10-year lease for 21 Pheasant Court, Auburn, Mass. Between the Auburn Housing Authority leaser and the town of Auburn leasee for a 10-year term beginning May 1st, 2021 to April 20th, 2031. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Discussion and vote to assent to the 10-year lease for 21 Pheasant Court, Auburn, Mass. Between the town of Auburn subleaser and the Auburn Youth and Community Services subleasee for 10-year term beginning May 1st, 2021 to April 20th, 2030. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None. Executive Director's Report.
Okay. As of right now, we do have some vacancies at Packagug Village. We're having trouble filling some of the units because people are coming out and looking at them and they feel that the units are too small. So we get them out here and take the time to offer it to them, and then, so we're kind of like going through some people before we can actually get somebody to take the apartments. But by the end of April, everything should be fully leased.
Okay.
How many do we have open at this time?
There's 4 at the village. So, and 1 at Pheasant Court. Pine Brook is rented, and we actually have 1 out here that's available. So we're just going through the list, and trying to come up with people that are willing to take the apartment. I don't know how much of it is COVID related to. A lot of people aren't calling us back. So
Okay.
What's the size of the unit?
they're 1 bedroom, the elderly. They're not, I mean, it's good for 1 person, it's tight for 2 people. But it has a living room, kitchen, bathroom, and a bedroom. But as far as the square footage goes, like especially at Packagug, the old section, the size of the apartments differ because of the way the buildings were configured. So one might have 3 windows as opposed to 2 windows. So they're not at all exactly the same. But for 1 person without a lot of stuff, it's doable. If you have a lot of stuff, this is not the place to come, because there really isn't any place to store anything. But, so by the end of April, everything should be rented. But we're having a little trouble right now. So, other than that, I'm working on the capital plan for the federal property, and at the next meeting, we're gonna do a 5-year plan, look 5 years out. We had a physical needs assessment done for the federal properties. So that was an independent consultant came in, looked at the federal properties and decided what they felt that we needed. So I'm gonna copy those assessments and you'll get those in like a packet coming out so you'll have a chance to look through them. And then we'll go from there. We're using how we changed the plan to operations. We used money from operations to pay for the pilot payment, which we just made. $38,000 went to the town from the federal properties. So I was able to take the money from the capital fund operations to reimburse us.
Yeah.
So we're going to be reimbursing our operating money from our capital money. You know what I mean? It's still
That's
our
good.
money, but it's, let's not, if we don't need it over here, let's take it and put it
Yeah.
over here. So we're trying to be smart. We're going to need a new truck. The yellow truck, which holds the plow and a sander, is rotting out. It's a 2009.
Yeah.
So it's taken a lot of abuse. So instead of buying like a Polkmobile plow thing,
Yeah.
we're going to take the money, because it was already in the budget, and put it towards a new truck to replace the yellow truck. And we're going to put the yellow truck on some kind of a website that deals with vehicles that are damn, you know, are not perfect, but they buy it as is. So that's what Gary, the accountant, suggested, so that's what we're gonna do. So that's all right. We're starting the spring cleanup. We're still having trouble with the surge lines up at Packagug. So instead of waiting for the backups to happen, we're gonna be proactive and clean all the lines from the building to the driveway street. And try to do it maybe twice a year, because those lines are all old. And when they put the wipes in the toilet, it's causing a problem in the line. So I figure rather than wait till it backs up in the tenant's apartment, we're gonna try to be proactive and do it like every 6 months, clean the lines.
That's good.
Yeah,
And we encourage them not to use the wipes, but it's hard because how are you gonna really enforce it, you know? So that's one thing we have, and even with the trees, like a lot of the tree roots end up getting in the line,
oh, yeah.
and that caused a problem last fall, but hopefully we haven't had any more issues with any of the apartments up there. So we should be doing roof replacement in the old section of Packagug. We've already replaced the roofs in the new section. And we're gonna continue with the sidewalk replacement in the old section of Packagug, because a lot of the buildings just come out and there's like a little concrete slab, but there is no actual sidewalk in the back of the buildings. So you come out, you got a little slab, and then it's grass. So, I mean, if anybody that had issues walking could have a hard time with a cane or a wheelchair or even a walker on the grass. So part of this vote that you did is to actually put sidewalks in the back of the buildings.
That's good.
So we'll have some work projects going on this spring, but nothing inside the apartments because of COVID.
Right.
You know, everything's gonna be outside, and we'll just push off the inside work until we know it's safe to do it.
Right.
So that's pretty much it. I mean,
Right.
we haven't really had many complaints, just the usual dog, car, nothing other than,
No, I haven't received
Yeah.
any.
you know?
Thank you, Laurie. You know, with all the stuff that's been going on this year, I'm amazed that you've been able to accomplish everything that you have. And I know it's through the cooperation of everybody that works for the housing authority. And I, for one, really appreciate it.
Thank you. We have had some issues with rent as far as people, the idea that they can't get evicted because of the eviction moratorium, they're not paying.
They're not, and how many are not paying?
Quite a few. Family. But I do have some elderly that I'm paying too.
Right.
They feel like, you know, if they can't if we can't take them to court to evict them, they don't have to pay. But the reality is, they're gonna have to pay at some point. They owe us the
Yeah,
money.
it all accumulates, right?
Mhm.
Stacking up.
They owe us the money, so, but we do have that going on, but we're not the only housing authority. Actually, I think everybody's in the same situation.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I can understand that.
and so that was the deal. And even with the rent recertification, they're supposed to be giving us the paperwork. We're calling and writing to them, and they don't feel that they have to do that either.
But it's good because then we have a trail so that if we have to take them to court at some time, we'll be able to do that.
So it hasn't been that easy around here.
Are people responding to those at all, or is there just no response?
I'm not responding.
And you know what? They feel that they don't have to. What are we gonna do?
Well, you can't take them to court now, because if you get a court case, that could be another 2-3 years before you even get it anyway. Even with regular court right now,
Yeah.
it's so backed up.
So we just keep calling, we keep sending letters, and it's like,
But
they
it's a
signed
trail.
agreements. A lot of people now don't even have leases because they're not giving us what we need to calculate the rent. And if they don't come in to sign the lease, they don't have a current lease agreement, which is a violation of their lease.
That's right.
So,
That's why I said it's good that we have a
Yeah.
trail.
so when
Correct, that's all.
when COVID gets under control and we go back to a more normal situation, I think the state and HUD will address the residents that aren't paying. I mean, they
Right.
know. So, but that's really our biggest challenge. right now, not being able to go into the apartments to have work done, and
Jeez.
the rent. But we're gonna do as much work outside that we can get accomplished and go forward from there.
Best you can do. You know?
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are doing an excellent job.
Thank you.
Maintenance, everybody. I mean, under the circumstances. You know?
And I just started my 15th year
15th year.
today.
Oh, no. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. You all set, Laurie?
Yep, I'm all set, thank you.
Okay, any members' items? Being none? Any public comment? Being none? You need a date in for adjournment. Next meeting?
Are we going back to Wednesday again?
No,
If you want.
doesn't matter to me.
Well, I know I cannot be here on, in the morning on
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Okay, go to Wednesday.
What's-
That's
I
all
can
right.
do Wednesday.
What's the date?
Joyce, that's Joyce.
It would be, it's this first Tuesday,
First
Yes.
Wednesday,
I mean Wednesday, it's
So
the
you
fifth.
do the first Wednesday of
It's
Be
the
the fifth?
The fifth.
May 5th.
Yeah.
choice?
Okay, next meeting will be
I'm
May.
sorry, I'm gonna be out of town.
Say that again?
I'm going to be out of town on May 5th.
Okay, what's the one before that, Roberta?
That's the first Wednesday of the month of May.
Okay, what's the last Wednesday of the month of April?
That's the 28th.
Can you do that? Martha?
Yes.
I'm not sure because I'm going to be having some surgery on the 26th.
Can you do by computer? Phone?
I could probably do the end of the week, 29th or the 30th, but
It's better to do the beginning of the week. Can you do Monday?
I can do Monday. Not in April, but, well, we just did one in April. I can do the 3rd of May, which is a Monday.
Can you do the third?
That's when I'm out of town the first week of May.
And I'm out of town the second week of May.
All right.
I could call in the first week of May as long as it's Monday and not Wednesday.
As long as it's Monday? Okay, why don't we do that Monday then? What's the date for that?
What's the date on Monday?
The first Monday would be the 3rd.
So it would be May 3rd at 10 o'clock?
Can you do that one?
May 3rd at 10 o'clock? Is that okay with everybody? Roberta, you all set with
I'm
that?
all set with the 3rd of May.
Joyce?
May, can
Yeah, was it May 3rd, you said?
you?
Yes, Joyce.
May 10.
May 3rd, the Monday,
Yeah,
at what time?
10,
10?
yes.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
Time is 10 o'clock.
Okay,
Okay, Joyce.
I'll put, okay, I got it for Monday, the 3rd at 10 o'clock.
Right,
right.
Okay?
okay.
good choice.
I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
I need a second. You got it, right?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. Have a good day, everybody, and stay safe.
Hi, Joyce.
Bye,
Bye, Joyce.
Okay.